Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to talk real estate, how to buy it, how to sell it, how to make the most out of your investment, and how to keep your investment looking good and getting it ready to sell. And before you go anywhere, you want to make sure you're talking to the right folks. I'm talking about my friend. Her name is Tonya Harbin Real Estate, a real team leader, because she's the real deal. Tonya Harbin is the real deal. Tonya Harbin, she'll get you a steal. Tonya Harbin, just mark it sold. Yeah, because you know what? It's going to be sold. Because you do it that way.
Good morning,
Tonya Harbin. Okay, I got to make sure I get your microphones turned on. All right. Good morning, Tonya.
Good morning, Rudy.
It's always a pleasure to have you here. I'm excited because I know it is a new year. It's going to get a little cooler, but you know what? When you're around, I look at this picture every day and know for a fact that there is a Tonya Harbin deal fixing to go down. It's a real steal and things are getting hot.
That is an old picture.
No, but this is Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real. All right, so Tonya, it is a cold winter, but you're heating things up with your deals.
The market's been really busy here in Abilene. It's funny, there was a post by a news person saying that, you know, it's a buyer's market everywhere, and that's just not the case here in Abilene.
It's not, is it?
No.
Buyers are not buying.
Maybe in some price ranges, the upper price ranges, but still, I mean, most of the houses are selling pretty well. I mean, under 300,000, we're seeing a lot of multiple offers again.
It's not a buyer's market.
No.
There are not enough homes out there for that. And we have one thing to blame. At least that's what I'm hearing. You're the expert, you're the pro, so I'm just going to go. As a media person, we got one thing to blame, and that is AI, artificial intelligence. Artificial meaning not real, intelligence meaning smart. Not real smart.
Yeah.
And right now, it's kind of tough to get into a house.
It is, and then also interest rates are going down. They have been like upper fives for conventional loan, always a little bit lower for government loans. So, you know, that brings affordability back also.
So what is the going rate? What has been the going rate for the last couple of weeks?
Around like 5.9s.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, we were in the sevens not too long ago.
About a year ago.
And everybody was like going, oh, the sky is falling, the sky is falling.
But if you would have bought a house then, you'd have a house and then you could refinance it, so.
Yeah, so, and that's one of the
but
things.
It's still a good time to buy. I mean, interest rates down, and you know, we talked to Legacy Insurance either last week or the week before, and they were saying that interest rates have kind of leveled off. I mean, not interest rates, insurance rates have leveled off. So it does help with affordability, and we still, you know, here in Abilene, it is a lot more affordable than other cities.
Even though there's not a lot of homes out there for sale, but folks are still wanting to buy the rentals.
Yes, I mean, people are still wanting to buy, and there's still houses coming on the market. So.
All right. Is there a certain price range that we need more of?
Everything.
Everything?
But really, I mean, that 300,000 and lower is just, you know, the most affordable here in Abilene.
All right. And when is anybody building those?
Yeah, there's a couple builders.
All right. So, is there ever going to level off? I mean, because now I've heard that there is yet another AI plant coming.
You know, I was going to ask you, somebody else I saw posted this week that Abilene was getting 20 AI places. Have you heard that?
That's what I keep hearing, yes. And we know that a certain car manufacturer that makes electric cars has purchased land in this area.
So that is the thing off of 277.
Right. So I know that that's what's been said. I'm not going to give out any names because it is somewhat of a media rumor at the time, even though I've talked to a couple of folks that are out of the Austin area that said, yeah, he's planning on doing something like that, and we've heard that it's going to move out west. So
many things coming to Abilene.
I just can't wait till he invents. I think he's going to invent an electric horse.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to leave that alone as we're going to continue on. But one of the things that is very important is keeping your property looking good. Tonya, I have a disaster. I literally do. It's like Johnson came out there and dropped the bomb on us. You know what I'm saying? I cannot, I can't believe that we are sitting there. It's like somebody just dropped the bomb on us, and I've got to go clean it up. It is that difficult after doing a complete remodel that I've done. Yeah. The shingles all got picked up and cleaned out, and my AEL guy, did all that great stuff and got it all picked up with the big dumpsters. But at the same time, we're having to trim the trees, putting in the kitchen. That's coming along great, but there is a lot to being in remodeling. What do you advise? I mean, I was trying to do it all myself. Not going to do that ever again.
Well, I think, either remodeling, or if you are planning to move, or even right after you're moved, or just because it's January, it's time to organize. I mean, this weekend is super cold, so what better thing to do than just look at your house and see how it needs to be organized. And so, what I did whenever we moved is I called Jamie with Adorn Your Space to help me unpack and organize my house, because that is definitely not one of my strong suits.
Jamie Purnell joins us, and you know how to get it all cleaned up, but I'm embarrassed. I love the hearts on your shirt because I have all that love for you. I really do, Jamie. You're an incredible human, and I'm going to tell you, I love you, sister. I would love to have, hey, do you need a place to stay? I have a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom house. Nearly every bedroom has its own bathroom, but yeah, I have some guest suites. As a matter of fact, the guest room is the nicest room in the house. Not even the master suite, or it's not called master suite, it's called the primary suite. Not even the primary suite is as nice as the guest room. And I did the guest room because I knew that in-laws were going to be coming over and stuff like that. Advice, please. Jamie, we need you, please.
No, yes, it's definitely.
Can you move into my house?
to help you while I get the guest room?
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
And I know how to cook.
Hey, that's even better. Yeah, no, just like Tonya was saying, just even when you're moving, or if you're just, we just left a season of gift giving, so you've got new things even coming into the house, and you might just be looking around and just being like, where's all this stuff gonna go? Or like, what am I doing? I'm just collecting things, or they're just here. And so it would be a nice time, especially during these colder months when you're in the house a little bit more, to kind of go through your things and really just look and see what serves you purpose, and what literally still, like, what can stay and what has served its purpose and can leave.
Okay, so I'm going to share this. Thank you for sharing that, but and because I know that a lot of folks that are listening to the show right now, whether you've got 1 or 2 kids, no kids, we have the no kids at the house. We had 8 children in this house at one time. Raised them all. They've all gone to high school, gone into college. They've all got their own careers now. So it's just her and I. And we look at each other and going, how overwhelming is this? I actually have, and I know I don't want to use the term, but I'm going to use the term because that's what they call them. The Texas Department of Transportation, when they're out picking up trash on the side of the roads, they have these huge plastic bags. Have you seen them, those huge clear ones? Mm-hmm. They're called the body bags because they're big enough you could fit a body in it, but they're called body bag trash bags. And I have 3 of those filled, completely filled. A lot of these that are in there, I'm going to say about 70 to 80% still have the tags on them. And I'm talking about stuffed animals. When you have 5 daughters and 3 sons, you got a lot of stuffed animals. The other thing is I've got lots of those just plain Jane 55-gallon black bags full of clothing. A lot of that clothing has still price tags on them. What do you do?
So, at this point, especially
can I throw it away?
you could, but it's still got tags on it, so you want to donate it or find somebody that can get use out of it. When it's in those bags, it's not serving you any purpose at all. I also tell my clients that, especially have kids that are grown and have moved on and have their own families and their own homes. If they wanted the stuff that was there, they would have taken it with them by now. So either you can keep it in those bags and dump it off at their house. You can tell them, hey, here's a certain day. If you don't claim your things, then like I'm getting rid of it, or you can just get rid of it and they probably won't even know the difference. So those are my 3 options that I talk through with my clients about that. But the things that are still in good use, there are people in this world that you can give them to that can get use out of them. So if they are in those bags, you probably haven't even seen them in a while. You can just take the bags and I will come and get them from you and we'll get them donated. So
Okay. See, because I even took the sofa and the recliner and one of those big chairs, I call them mother-in-law chairs, with the ottoman out front, and I had my friend at AEL bring one of those big dumpsters, the open top, and I shoved them all in there. I've been just throwing stuff away as fast as I can, but as soon as I go to pick up one of those bags with the bears in it, the teddy bears and all the stuffed animals, I get, Daddy, but did you see the one little white fluffy elephant? That's the one I want to keep. You know, I want to share it with one of my babies. I'm like, come get the whole bag. Crazy, this was over your bed. So these are your stuffed animals. Yes, I know, Daddy, but okay, so.
I mean, it's the emotional attachment. Then you take the bag to them and then they can deal with it at their house.
You gave me a great idea. Just drive by their house and do a drive-by.
And just drop it off.
Yeah, drop it off at the front door, knock on the door and run.
Yes. But you just let them, or you can just say, if that's the one that she's looking for, you find it and you say, okay, well then I'm getting ready to donate the rest of them, but you need to come and get this white elephant.
All right, yeah, I've got a lot of white elephants in my house, and it's the invisible elephant in the room. So if it's invisible, can you see it? I've often asked that. All right, so what all does adorn your space do? Do you actually clean up, or you just come in and get it ready so we can get it ready to sell? You know, beautify it for, you know, like Tonya when she needs the camera guys to come in there and go, hey, we got to take pictures. What does adorn your space do?
So we do a little bit of everything. We'll come in and we'll declutter and we'll make things look presentable. If you're living there, then we will organize your items and we'll combine like things and make your space very functional so that you're able to find the items that are in your house.
No more crates, please.
No, and you know what? I tell people I've actually gotten away from all the crates and the bins and the things because it's not necessarily more crates and bins are going to help you be more organized. It's actually going through your things and getting rid of the stuff that you don't need. But then also, if you're looking to move or you're trying to stage your home, like we can come in and we can help with the decluttering process, but we can also help with like the pre-packing and getting stuff into boxes. And then on the flip end as well, like if you move into a home and you have all these boxes, we can come in and help unpack and start you off organized so that you can go into a space much more functional than maybe unpacking yourself.
What about cleaning? You guys do that? Don't do any cleaning?
I do not. We do not.
No
do
baseboards?
No, our specialty
No door
is
trims?
organizing. So.
But it is really nice, you know, if you're moving, you could have them unpack even just your kitchen, or, you know, that way at least whenever you get to the house, you have a kitchen.
Mm-hmm. And we do so it doesn't have to be the whole entire house like Tonya mentioned. Like if there's just certain spaces that are your high density spaces that just have a lot of little knickknacks like your kitchens and potentially like your primary closets or like playrooms or things like that, your holiday closet, we can handle those spaces, which will allow you to move in the house and be functioning, right? Because you want to cook, you want to be able to find your clothes, you want to be able to sleep, and then maybe you can handle the bathroom or a kid's room or, you know, something that's a little bit smaller yourself.
Because I do think it is so overwhelming to move. It is. It's a lot. I mean, you're having to first, I mean, if you're selling a house, you've got to go through that whole process, and then you have to pack. That's the worst, getting out of your house, I think. And then, you know, you get into your new house and you don't even know where any of your stuff is. So it's just really nice for them to be able to come in and organize it, put things where they should go.
Do you have a tool person?
My assistant, she's there to assist if I need something.
Yeah, because, you know, I have all these toolboxes and all these tools, and they're all throughout the house because we've been remodeling, and I've got hammers over here, screwdrivers over there. I got, vice grips over there, but they're channel locks over here, and they don't go with the vice grips. But those are electrical, those are plumbing. Can you help me organize?
We organize anything and everything. So, but that is the one beauty about what we do. So like if we do a whole home organization or just multiple rooms, as we're creating zones for all these different things, if we see something is out of place, then we're like, oh, we've already created a home for that. So then we just go take that item from wherever room it is and then bring it back to its home so that you'll have some organization to it.
I don't want to get too emotional here, but does it get emotional sometimes when I don't want to get rid of all this stuff? Why are you moving my stuff? Leave me alone. I mean, is it that really that hard, Jamie?
So the people that contact us, they know that they need help, and so they're ready to let go. And so there are some emotional moments because things will bring up memories, but the memories aren't necessarily like attached to the item. Like you'll always have the memory. Or we'll just be creative, like, okay, if this is something that's really precious to you, then like you have a box that you can put all your precious stuff in. Anything outside of this box you can't, so be mindful of that. Or at the end of the day, we have these lovely smartphones that you can take a picture with and keep the memory that way if you wanted to. But most of the time, most of our clients are ready to let go, and that's why they need our help, because we're there to walk them through that process if necessary.
I think so often we want to keep all these things because we think our kids want it. And I was not that way. And I guess my mom kept so much stuff, and then she'd be like, here is the drawing that you did in 2nd grade. And I'm just thinking, I really don't care. Like, throw it away. So.
I mean, and that's why I tell, like, when you have kids that are older and already have their own homes, like, the stuff that they wanted to take with them, they took with them. And now they're already in their own homes. They don't have room for the stuff that
they don't
is
have
back
room for their teeth.
Yeah, for all that stuff, that we keep, right? All the things, that drawing in kindergarten.
Hey, Mom, do you remember that one picture that I made for you in school? What'd you do with it? See?
There's about 50 million of those. It's okay. Like,
yeah, I did not
yes.
want any of that.
I got it in the photo album, honey. Don't worry about it. I put it away. That's mine. You gave it to me. Leave me alone.
Well, and even all of the photo albums. I mean, now everything is digital. And so, which is nice. My mom actually put all of our photos, I mean, she scanned every single one. So every person in my family has a photo.
Tonya Harbin team, I know where she got it from.
But I mean, so it's kind of neat, like for my girls, because back then there weren't, we didn't have, I mean, we had cell phones, but not like the iPhone where you had all your pictures. And so for my first child, I took at least a roll of film every single day for at least the first year for life. Seriously, I did. But my mom has scanned all of those. So because they used to just have boxes of pictures, and I can say she's never gone through them or cared. So, but at least they're all digitally there if she needs to find any of those photos.
That's amazing, because I'm.
But you could even do that with drawings. Like if they're that important, and you really, think that they're gonna want that, you could take a picture of them, put them in the, make their own little cloud for their stuff, and then I feel like you could maybe get rid of some of those items.
Jamie, is there a timeline? Is there a window? I've often said, if you haven't thought about it, in the last 90 days, gone, bye, adios. Won't see it anymore. And sometimes I just like to oops, it fell in the trash. I did the bad thing one time. My wife had made this thing. It's a pot, a flower pot. She made it in one of her classes, and it was made out of clay, and they had to put it in the oven, where it gets really hot. Then she painted it and she gave it to her grandma. And her grandma, when she was moving out of the house and into a retirement facility, she gave it to Mom, to my mother-in-law, and then my mother-in-law gave it back to my wife, and it's been sitting in the kitchen on the kitchen table for no plants in it, no nothing, for a long time. So I said, hey, let me put this outside with the flower pots, just thinking. She goes, you know I made that in high school? So while trying to be the jokester, I picked up one of her mason canning jars, You know which ones I'm talking about? Where you get like 40 in a box. And I'm walking out to the backyard, and I take the canning jar and threw it down on the ground where it broke and shattered. I went, oops, there went your flower pot. Whew. I'm glad I was playing a joke, but that wasn't funny at all.
Did you sleep in the guest room that night?
How did you know? That's got the most comfortable pillows. I actually stole one of the pillows. Ooh, did I just say that live? Yes. I told her, I said, I'm just getting out of here. I finally realized that pot meant more to her than to anybody else that had had it. So we now have it put away, but there's something growing in it now, and it's on the table, and it's kind of cute. So
I think we're very definitive about the things that you want to keep, and so something of that nature, like she was like, I absolutely want to keep. But there's a lot of things that we have in our homes that like we try to talk ourselves into keeping, like, oh, I might wear that, or I may use that. And so like if there's some hesitation when you start to look at things, then those are the things that you can, like, you're okay if it leaves your house.
So is there a time frame that you put on it that you give advice you would give to either parents or somebody moving out?
Yeah, usually like if we're working with a client, like if hasn't been seen within the last year or used within the last year, you're probably fine without it, or you've got something to replace it. Some people have shorter timelines. Some people just don't mind departing with things, so they're a little bit easier to say, like, you know, I'm not really sentimentally attached to this, like, you can let it go. As far as parents are concerned, like those are my 3 rules. Like, either you pack it up and you give it to your kids and say, hey, it's your decision, like, this is your stuff, I held it for you, like, you decide on it. You give them a timeline and just say, I'm packing this up, I'm going through my house, I'm decluttering, a lot of this is your stuff, I was holding on to it for you, like, here's your timeline to come and get it. If you don't get it by then it's going, or you just get rid of it and they won't even know the difference.
Do you keep a lot of your kids' stuff?
I have a handful of things. So I have a bin that's probably the size of a little milk carton that their stuff is, because at the end I'm gonna be like, here, and it's just gonna be the bin. But like, other than that, most of their stuff, they're used to me getting rid of things, so they'd be like, Mom, did you come organize my room again? yes I did. And so, but they're also good because like we'll sit down and say, and I let them have the active part in it. And so like my daughter had to clean her room out before the gift season came, and I was like, you've got to get rid of a lot of things.
But that is a good idea, to just have a set space or bin, and that's what you can keep. And so if there becomes more, then you've got to
go through it.
Go through it.
And then it is
decisions.
And then there are moments where things are sentimental, maybe this year, but then you go back and look at it a year later, and you're like, why do I still have the nursing pamphlet from the hospital? Like something crazy like that, and you're like, okay, I really don't need this, and then you can just be done with it.
Okay, you're scaring me. So I'm like, wow, you better hang on to it or hide it. And so there is a time limit then with you. And
yes.
The advice is a year? Is that what you said?
Well, just in general, like
no,
and that's great. So like if you're like, hey, I don't want it, you know, it hasn't been in 90 days, but like if you just have a collection of things and you're like, oh, I haven't seen that in, you know, a couple of years, or if it's a box, like there's always that box, right, when you move, right, that just stays in the closet or in the garage that just never gets unpacked. And that might just be a box that you don't even open, and you just take it somewhere and you're like, be done with it.
I think mine is, you know, we've taken my Nancy Drew books from like 2nd grade everywhere.
To everywhere.
Yes. I don't know why. I was planning to read them again.
You're going to read them for the grandkids. I can see them. They're going to go, who's Nancy Drew?
Yeah. Exactly.
Or like college books that you hold on to.
We held on, yes.
Yes.
I didn't even realize, because Kelly would put them up in the attic every time. And then I think last time we moved, he was like, I'm not moving these again. And I was just thinking, well, why did we move them in the first place? I mean, I didn't even know, but I guess he just
They don't even carry books in college anymore. Everything is digital, so.
Yeah.
Making me feel real good about now. If you don't want it, get rid of it.
Go ahead and get rid of it.
There's got to be a place where you can sell it for a few cents that you can make a little money.
We offer those services. Like if you want to try to make some money back, like we can work with the local consignment shops or just get on the marketplaces online and try to sell it like that. But most of the time, or every once in a while, like we'll do a garage sale here and there, but it's just...
Tonya loves garage sales. She had a huge one. And I can't wait to... Maybe we need to call Miss Purnell to come over and organize the garage sale. Do you guys organize garage sales?
Are a lot.
The garage sales are a lot. We have had them from time to time. My neighborhood does garage sales a couple of times a year, and so we get a lot of good turnout. And so like I actually host them in my neighborhood like when we do it, because we get a lot of traffic, and so we try to sell as much as we can.
Jamie Purnell's address is...
I know, right?
Let's get out the street. What time of year
But
is it?
we will work with they have one usually in the spring and the summertime, and then maybe sometime.
Well, the spring clean is coming up, where the city of Abilene is going to allow you to take any of the things to the recycle centers and things like that. So, and also who you're giving donations to.
We just work with local churches, local donation spots. They all need a little bit of something different.
Love and
so
care.
it just depends on what it is, and we will try to coordinate that for you.
And if you don't want to sell it, another thing that you can do is maybe somebody at your work, needs the extra money and they want to sell it. And I mean, I do that with my kids. I'm like, if you want to sell it, you can keep the money, or we'll, like depending on what it is, or we'll split it, you sell it. But I mean, that way I don't have to mess with it.
Well, that's a good
And we
idea.
offer those services, like we'll sell for our clients, so like you don't have to necessarily worry about like it running through your Facebook page or like any of that. And so and sometimes like especially with bigger items, like just putting it on Facebook Marketplace or something like that, I'm like, no, you're paying me to come and to get the stuff.
Yeah. And there's also, like if you have furniture, when you're moving, there's consignment stores that you can take it to. There's so many different options.
I recently used Marketplace on, I guess it's Facebook, and I did that. Oh yeah, whew, yeah. You'll get a lot of strange offers that way. I ended up finally moving it out, and I'm like going, yeah, we did sell it, but whoo, man, get ready to be bombarded.
Yes, and that's why we'll take that on as Adorn Your Space. So we'll take all those conversations on that it stays.
I will always say, you want to come sell it? We'll split it down the middle. You ready for that? Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, so if we want to get a hold of you, Adorn Your Space, I know the website, is it Facebook at adornyourspace.com?
So our website is www.adornyoursspacetx.com. And then you can find us on all the social media platforms. Facebook would be Adorn Your Space, and then Instagram and TikTok are adorn_your_space. So that's how you can find us. Or you could just give us a call and at 325-208-0204. So Google search us, we'll pop up Abilene Organizer. You can get in touch with us anyway.
Yeah, I need you living in my neighborhood. I need your help. Help! As a matter of fact, I just wanted to ask this before, and I've been wanting to ask it. Is it me, or does it seem like Amazon and Amazon Prime has made us bigger, worse hoarders than we were before?
The access is very easy, and you can just click and buy, right? So yes, I think the thought process of like, do I really need this, kind of flies out the window when you have the access that Amazon allows you.
So I'll take that as a yes from the
But remember what the mayor said. We want all these places to come to Abilene, so we should be shopping local.
Yes, shop local. Thank you. Tonya's very quick to defend. Yes, shop local. And we get it. But you can still shop local online.
Because,
and they'll deliver to your house.
Hopefully, if we get a Home Goods or something like that, we need to be shopping at these places.
I ordered from the.
Or, I mean, Bucketheads has great home things. There's lots of great places here in town.
Yeah, I just found out that the Home Depot will deliver. Also, Tractor Supply. You know what? I love this. That the family that is selling all kinds of farming goods. Jackson Brothers Feed.
Jackson
They will
Brothers.
deliver to your house, including firewood, and you can find it online. Here goes a nice little plug right there.
They just delivered a chicken coop for me, so yes.
Did they really? Oh, are we starting a chicken coop at the house?
No, my girls just got an upgrade.
Uh-oh. More chickens?
More chickens. My husband already knew.
All right. All right. With that said, if you want to give her a call, adorn your space, Jamie Purnell is at 325-208-0204. Find her on Facebook, and by all means, Tonya Harbin is at TonyaHarbinRealEstate.com, or you can go up at Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team, right?
Yes.
Showing homes on a cold weekend?
We are not having open houses this weekend. Oh, Amanda's saying we are.
Yes. Okay, maybe. It all depends on the weather. All right, check it out. Online, is that it?
Yes, on our Facebook page.
Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team. And then do me a favor. Start packing. You're going to be moving soon. This is KYYW, Abilene, Texas.